man of the blue corner, weighing in at 93.8, he's 29 and stands 5'10". He fights out of Legion of Doom and hails from
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. It's about to go off. Mitchell Maximus Richards versus Brett McDermott. It's for the FCC light heavyweight title. These boys mean business.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brad, Mr. 48 Walk. I'm here with Iron Jess Cook, and we are privileged to call this main event action for you.
This is a title fight, 5 rounds, 3 minutes. Looking forward to a great
starts off with a nice combination. Leg kick followed by a left-right combo. McDermott looking to stalk his man. Richards goes over and right, doesn't get it, goes for the clinch. Huge takedown by Mitchell Richards.
Great takedown in a great position. Great position. Went from side control straight into mount and dominant now. Let's see what he can do from here.
And the story of this fight is Brett McDermott's an athlete. Mitchell Richards is a born fighter. This man's a warrior. They don't call him Maximus for nothing, but Brett McDermott is no pushover. This guy's got some big wins, and he's looking to make a mark here in full contact Contender.
Yeah, Brett's going to be no pushover here. He's going to fight hard. Mitchell's going to have to bring out his A game if he wants to beat this opponent.
Mitchell squeezing that head tight. McDermott looking to sweep his way out. Richards still in the mount, looking to drop heavy leather. He needs to get a base. Oh, incredible answers in there, but Mitchell's got the triangle choke in.
But really
Can he lock this up?
But really needs to posture up, pull himself out and give himself a good position. He's done well. He's avoided that dangerous position, that dangerous triangle attempt.
Brett looking to rain down some ground and pound here in front of his own fans. Both these guys got a lot of support here tonight. McDermott landing shots now.
But landing some
Richards turtling up. McDermott's got a good triangle, got a good guillotine choke from the scramble, but Richards has got the single leg now against the cage.
That's really good defence from Mitchell Richards, showing his experience there. Really going to take that single leg and get down.
Referee warning Brett McDermott for holding the cage there. Sometimes you can't avoid that, it's instinctive. Mitchell Richards with a big slam!
Huge slam,
He's got to be careful that guillotine though.
But Brett McDermott doing well, escaping out, shrimping backwards to get some space and regaining guard, a strong position. Needs to be careful here.
He's looking to throw a big bomb. Now I've seen Mitchell in grappling tournaments. He's got that grappling experience. Something that Brett, although he's trained MMA, he's never competed as a grappler.
No, and
that's looking to be the key here.
And you can see that already from Brett. Like, he's on his back here, but he's not putting any defence up.
And Mitchell, there it is, straight into mount.
There it is. There wasn't any defence in Mitchell Richards. It was only a matter of time before he puts that leg across and takes mount. Squeezing that neck, putting pressure. Choking Brett out, starving him from oxygen, tiring his opponent out.
And you know, how disheartening is it, especially for these, these fighters who don't have 10, 20 fights experience. How disheartening is it when you've got a guy like this on top of you and you can't move him?
Oh, it's so frustrating. It'll be so frustrating for Brett. He's sat under there doing everything he can just try and shake him off, but Richards, a lot of experience. He's going to have a solid base and it's going to be difficult to move him off. All he can do at this point is hold on.
Richards desperately trying to create space, but every time he does, McDermott's booking, preventing him from throwing the big shots. But there's a big right hand. There's another.
Richards is really getting egged on by the crowd here in great noise. Fantastic atmosphere here for our final fight of the evening at FCC in Bury. One thing that Richards really impresses us is his patience.
There's a sweep from Brett McDermott.
I say his patience. He's waiting for something, but Brett sniffs out an opportunity and takes it.
I believe I see some blood there. I'm not entirely sure where that's from. Brett McDermott now looking to create space to rain down some ground and pound. Mitchell doing a good job of keeping his man sucked in tight. McDermott now throwing some shots.
Both fighters keeping busy from that ground position. Brett trying to rain down, trying to soften Richards up. difficult task, because Richards really has great technique. He's available to move his hips around. He's very elusive from that position for such a big guy.
A couple of big shots from Brett McDermott there. Both these guys so good defensively on the ground. Neither man's been able to create enough space from top to land huge ground and pound.
It's been a really great competition so far. Quite equally matched. I do think Richards does have the edge, but let's see how this goes on, because we've got 5 rounds here, Brad. 5 rounds.
That could be the story of this fight. Both these guys are working very hard here in the first round. There's the 10-second clapper. How long can they keep this pace up?
Well, I think one thing is for certain. Brett McDermott, as we mentioned earlier, is an athlete.
First round, and there's a knowing glance and a shake of hands there from both fighters. That is why I love mixed martial arts. There's so much respect in this sport.
What I'm saying is that Brett McDermott is a trained athlete. He works so hard in the gym. I don't think endurance is going to be a problem with him. However, when you have someone the size, strength, technical ability of Mitchell Richards, that changes everything.
So I'm impressed with Brett McDermott's patience. He's rushed in before and he's got caught. He suffered a big knockout not too long ago. We spoke to him earlier. He said he's learned from those mistakes. He's constantly building his game, constantly trying to improve. He's doing all the right things and he looks good in.
Yeah, he does. And I think there was an acknowledgement right at the end of the round from Richards. Actually, hang on a second, you do know what you're doing. You are the real deal. Fair play, game on. That's what we like to see.
I mean, this is Richards' kind of home turf. A lot of people here saying that they thought Richards was going to burn through this guy. It's not been like that so far, but one hell of a fight. Who are we giving that first round to, Jez?
I think just due to the overall control with the takedowns, it's got to go to Richards. But great defensive work from McDermott. Really proving himself as a great challenger here. Looking forward to the second round.
We've had a couple of strange judges' decisions early on tonight. Who knows which way it's going to go if it goes to the decision? Personally, my prediction is we're not going to see 5 full rounds here.
No, I just can't see that happening. Both guys are going to give so much. Referee Neil Hall here just asking the crowd to back off a little bit.
Trying to ensure the safety of the participants here. Fans obviously very invested in this fight. We don't want them too close to the action. One of these big boys could come straight through the cage at any moment. Richards needs to keep those hands up. Such a big right hand there from Brett McDermott. Richards needs to keep those hands high. He's got a tendency to leave his chin out.
Yeah, he's dropping his hands. He's dropping him as he
tight boxing here from Brett McDermott.
Yeah, really nice. He's trying to.
Richards staring him down with impunity though.
He's just trying to entice McDermott in. McDermott's there for it. He wants it. He's keen. He's showing some good boxing skills here. Good jab.
Richards has that stance with the low left hand. I don't know if that's going to work for him, but he's looking for the takedown and he gets it.
Nice, really nice takedown there. Explosion of power. Brett McDermott struggles there, but what can you do with a man of Richards' calibre? But he's got guard now. He needs to show his tolerance here, show his patience, and try and work for something. And that's what he's doing.
Brett McDermott trying to throw a submission up now.
Has he got the arm in? No.
Richards gets out and he takes a very advantageous position.
He's got a good strong north-south position from here. You can try and look for a Kimura.
There's the salivary position from here. There's Kimuras. There's ground and pound. Anything can happen from this position. A lot of people say go for the mount. It's the most dominant position in MMA. Back mount's the most dominant position in MMA. Bas Rutten, one of the greatest of all times, he prefers side control. Yeah,
do you know what? I prefer side control. I enjoy it. I just think you have a lot more control over your fighter. If you take ground control and you secure it, you can do huge amounts of damage, but there's a risk that you can expose yourself and get switched over.
If it's good enough for Ryan Jez, it's good enough for me. Both men back on their feet now, exchanging jabs. And Mitchell sucks his man down into half guard. Interesting tactics there from Richard. I don't know if he intended to do that or just a bit of momentum there from Brett McDermott.
I think it was really the momentum that carried McDermott through, and this is a good position for him. This will give him some confidence. He needs to now demonstrate his ability, the reason why he's in this octagon today, and he needs doing that. And he's passing the side control. This is nice work for him.
He's looking to isolate the arm. He's looking for the salivary position, the crucifix. He's got it, and he can land big shots here. Mitchell won't be able to defend unless he can get that arm out. So Richard's nearly checking the oil there.
Looking to roll back. He's exposing his back.
He's giving his back. There's McDermott going for the guillotine, the scramble again. It's one of the techniques he's been known for. I don't think he's going to get it on Mitchell, and Mitchell now in a position to secure a takedown.
He's looking for that leg, isn't he? He's got that leg, and he's looking to look for that takedown. Burst of power and energy, but
McDermott falls into the guillotine. This is really tight here.
biceps are pumping. He looks like he's got a good position here.
We can't see how tight that choke is, but it looks very, very tight. Mitchell Richards is hanging on for dear life. How long can Brett McDermott pull this choke for? And Richards is out, and the crowd goes wild.
What endurance from Richards. Absolutely incredible. McDermott must think, what do I have to do here? What have I got to do? Fantastic, fantastic fight so far.
Richards now landing some ground and pound. He's got to be careful about leaving the limb in. He takes the arm. Richards takes the arm. He's not going to get it from there.
No, it's a difficult, really difficult position. He had an opportunity to spin.
There's a break in the action here.
Referee Neil
Hall's called a break here. We're not entirely sure why at the moment.
Standing both fighters up.
I did see some blood before.
The crowd don't like this, but this is for the...
Could be a broken nose from Mitchell Richards.
This is for the fighter's safety here.
I'm not entirely sure what that break in the action was for. Oh, I believe it was an elbow from Mitchell Richards. It's just been worn by the... Richards says he's okay to continue and this bout carries on.
It's straight from McDermott.
McDermott's landing that jab now. Richards staring back at him, but this is scoring points for Brett McDermott. Richards does a huge right hand, and they're trading. It's rockets off the robots. Richards is wobbled here. McDermott, seriously. Richards holding on for dear life. McDermott landing hammer fists. Big, big shots. Mitchell Richards looking for the takedown. He's going to need this to save this fight.
Can Richards hold on here? That was a huge knee.
And McDermott takes mount. This could be over.
Referee Neil Hall looking closely at the fight.
And he's called it.
It's over. It's over.
Brett McDermott gets the TKO stoppage.
Wow. Wow. Brett McDermott.
Incredible performance from Brett McDermott.
What a gutsy performance by McDermott.
Incredible. What a fight. This is the first ever full contact Contender title fight, and it lived up to the billing.